Good afternoon to all the dignitaries, faculties, and participants present over here. I am Professor Kuntala Das of EC Department of Bengal Institute of Technology. Would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all in this valedictory session of AICT IST sponsored 1 week online FDP on IoT application conducted by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. We have successfully conducted all the sessions, successfully conducted exam in every day. Last 6 days, each and every session was wonderful and beautifully crafted. I think all the participants got a chance to enrich them from every session. Now it's time for closing this FTP. Today, we are honored to have with us our Principal Sir of Bengal Institute of Technology, Dr. N.C. Ghosh. Now I would like to request our Principal Sir to say something. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Professor Kuntala Das. It's an honor for me to welcome all our dignitaries to this valedictory session. Specifically to mention, we have our dignitaries in the form of, say, as the chief guest, Professor Vijay D. Vaidya, Executive Secretary, IST, and we have our guest of honor, Professor Siddhartha Bhattacharya, Principal, Rajnagar. Guest of honor, Professor Devashish De, Department of CSE, Makeout. And we have Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, who is the organizing secretary as well as the coordinator of this particular 5 days workshop. And also the team of total, AICTE and IST sponsored program on Internet of Things application. So I heartily and also our participants from different colleges and also the faculties from our college itself. So I heartily welcome all of you, and definitely the specific welcome to Professor Vaidya and Professor Siddhartha Bhattacharya and Professor Devashish De, who could manage time to be there in the valedictory session. So after, say, 5 days marathon program, so it has come to to the closing session. For your kind information, let me just share few information that in this particular faculty development program, this program had faculties, expert faculties from NIT Patna, Makeout, Melbourne University, Australia, IIT Kharagpur, The Art of Living, Thapar Institute of Technology, Techno Main Salt Lake, Kolani University, David, Jalandhar, and also TCS. So it means, of course, we have expert faculty from BIT as well. So all these faculties, they conducted their expert talk nicely, and this was possible. Miss, all the faculty sitting their own place, they could share their expert lectures, and it was possible because of COVID-19 pandemic. So in the new normal has helped us develop and also use the advanced technologies for sharing their knowledge sitting far away place. And also this has given us an access to have the expert knowledge of each and every one. So for the benefit of the participants, so just take a note that, so don't take this COVID-19 pandemic in a negative way. Let us take it in a positive way. Definitely, I pay respect to all the people who have lost their life in the COVID-19 pandemic. But even though this has given us a new lesson that how to take advantage of new technologies and how to reach out to people and how to give best to our students as well as the faculties sitting in a, say, in a location like say in BIT Kolkata. So so I thank Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee for nicely conducting this training workshop together with his team, because Miss, when we say that Miss, conducting a training course for say 6 days, it's not a easy thing, Miss, because the you'll have to maintain the time schedule, as well as you'll have to reach out each and every one. So it gave a pleasure to the institute for conducting, pleasure as well as pride to the institute to conduct this type of training course, which had helped our faculties as well as the participants from different parts of the country. And as you know, Miss, all the expert faculties, they are from different places. So I strongly believe that, so you have got the best, and also you have got the excellent inputs for these training courses. So I thank AICTE as well as the IEST for sponsoring this FDP program. And we expect that in future also this AICTE as well as IEST will give us opportunity to take a lead in different training courses as well as workshop. So without taking much of your time, although I have taken more time, so thank you very much. And I heartily welcome all our guests. So thank you very much. Over to you, Professor Kuntala Das.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring work. Now I would like to welcome our chief guest, Professor Bijoy Vaidya, Executive Secretary, IST. Before that, I want to felicitate you, sir, virtually. DSP, sir, please share. Sir, please accept this bouquet.
Thank you, madam. It's a really great thing.
Sir, please accept this memento
really,
also.
this memento as well as bouquet. Really, on a virtual mode, it's a really nice thing.
Now we would love to hear from you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. First of all, really, I'm very much thankful for the bouquet and the memento, because just due to that, I had a feeling that I am among you. It is just like a physical program. So really, it's a good thing you had done. Dr. Siddhartha Bhattacharya, Dr. Devashish De, Dr. N.C. Ghosh, principal of this institute, Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, enthusiastic personality, and Professor Kuntala Das. First of all, it's my pleasure to be with you for this valedictory program. So just already, Dr. Ghosh sir has already pointed out about the resource persons and they have identified and the topics they have covered and all. And I think participants are the real judges who can judge it in the best possible manner that how the program works. But considering the enthusiasm and the efforts of Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, I don't have any doubt that program must be of a grand success. Because to organize the program for such a 6 days, as already it was mentioned by Dr. Ghosh sir, it's a very tedious work, and particularly that too on online mode. Because in a physical mode, that is face-to-face mode, you can manage anything. But here you have to be punctual, you have to ensure that the sessions will start not at a time, and at the same time resource person should join and should conclude the session at a specific time, and there should not be any hindrance in network connectivity. So this is a really great job, and I feel that for last 6 days you must be on tips and you are on toes to make the program successful. So really congratulations to you, sir. Now this is the AICT ISP program, and the basic objective of this training program is to give knowledge about the emerging areas to our faculty members. Because every day we even talk that the things are changing, technology is changing in a such a rapid rate, and what technology we are using yesterday, it has become obsolete, and what we are using today is going to become obsolete tomorrow. So under such environment, and it is very difficult to predict what exactly technology will be in nearby future. And in such a situation, we have to prepare our students to face the future challenges. Another important aspect is that the whatever jobs we are having today, most of the jobs are going to become obsolete tomorrow. So when these jobs will become obsolete, at the same time, new types of jobs are going to come, and those jobs will require different skills, abilities, competencies, and it is our duty to ensure that our students are having all those capabilities. So when you think of all these things, the basic and foremost thing is that our teachers should be given proper exposure, they should be given proper training, proper knowledge in these areas, so that they can do something for the betterment of students. And that is the basic objective of this AICT IST program. And considering the resource persons you have considered, and meanwhile the messages in a chat box from the participants, it clearly indicates that the program is of a grand success. So once again, congratulations to you for this. And now, when you think of all these things, the foremost thing every faculty should remember, that they should keep their knowledge updated, and they should have the knowledge in emerging areas or the areas that are going to come. So when you think of identifying different areas, IoT is one of them. And so really this program must be of immense use for the participants. And another thing is that if you consider other areas that we talk about, the AI, ML, then cyber security, data science, blockchain technology, 3D printing, and so on. So these are the emerging areas. Now, when you consider this, we at ISD level also, we are doing a lot for in this area for the betterment of teachers. We have signed one MOU with a multinational BNY Mellon, and under that we are giving 2 months vigorous training to our faculty members in different areas. Presently, we have identified two areas, that is IoT and AIML. It is a 2 months vigorous program. It's an online program, and the important characteristics of this program is that it is totally free. Neither institute nor faculty member have to pay a single paisa. Only condition is that faculty have to apply through their institute, and after completion of this program, they have to train at least 100 students in their institute in this emerging area. Means it is a train the teachers program, and just when the teachers will be trained, they will be imparting the same training to their students, and ultimately the students will be benefited. So this is a good initiative from IST. And another important feature is that for IoT program, to make the teachers have expertise, or to expertise them, we are providing toolkit free of cost to them. For IoT toolkit, we are giving free of cost to the participant, so that they can do the experiment, they can do something. And really, it's my observation that the participants who have completed earlier this program have done excellent work, and they have prepared excellent projects. So now, if you consider this, as it is said that it is having better prospects, and the time has come to identify the future and the scope of this thing for the betterment. And just only thinking and just talking about the scope and all is not sufficient, but think of doing something in this area. There is good scope. You can do research in this area. You can give projects to your students in this area. And with this, you can prepare entrepreneurs in your institute. And that is the need of time today. Because one thing is that when we talk about the national level, it is very important that economic growth of a nation is very important. And when you talk about the national growth, economic growth, it is highly essential that new entrepreneurs should come ahead, and it is our duty to prepare them. Because just what we do is generally, it is expected that we should encourage innovativeness among the students. Even if you consider the NEP also speaks about the research. It gives more emphasis to the research. Means in addition, it is expected that students who are having innovative ideas, they should come forward. They should be encouraged for innovative different projects, and these projects should be realize. And I feel that this work we can do it in a better way. Now, when such a new trends are coming, new technologies are coming, and faculty really I appreciate you for undergoing this training program, because I feel that after the completion of this training program, you definitely will feel that you have learned a lot. And particularly important thing is that so though it is a 6 days program, you had an opportunity to interact with eminent personalities. And the peculiarity of all these special eminent personalities is that they are having updated knowledge or latest knowledge in the area, and at the same time they can guide you about your research, or they can give you the idea about the area in which you can encourage your students as well as yourself to do some research, and that definitely will help you to develop yourself. So really I appreciate Dr. Jyotishakhar Banerjee for organizing this program as a coordinator, and particularly Dr. Narayan Ghosh sir for giving the motivation, because for every program or every activity, a good leader or motivated leader is required, and only with the motivation of leader, the others can have the motivation to work for the betterment. So really I appreciate you, sir, and I feel that there is a good scope to interact with each other, and I appeal you that please be with us for various new endeavors of IST that are going to come in future also. And another thing is, considering the present situation and the trends, it is highly essential that we all should come together for the betterment of technician education and the betterment of our students. So I really feel that you will be with us for our future endeavors. And at the same time, I wish all the best for your future activities. And definitely, I appeal all the participants that whatever you have any suggestions or anything you expect from us, please be free to be in touch with us, because we are already having good interaction with AICTE, NBA, Department of Education, different state directorates, and industries. So whatever good suggestion comes, definitely we'll try to implement it for the betterment of our faculty members as well as for the students. So with this, once again, congratulations for whole team for best or good organization of this program. And I wish all the best for the participants for their future career. And I expect them to implement whatever they have learned in this training program in their future life also for the betterment of their students. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words. Now, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Siddhartha Bhattacharya, Principal, Rajnagar Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal. Dr. Bhattacharya is a renowned researcher in the field of AI/ML, blockchain, quantum computing. He has attached almost all of the leading publishers like Springer, Elsevier, CRC Press, De Gruyter, IGI Global, etc. as the series editor. First, we would like to felicitate you, sir, virtually. DSP, sir, please share. Sir, please accept this flower bouquet.
Thank you very much. And I thank the organizers for inviting me to be a part of this wonderful FDP.
Sir, please accept this memento from our side.
Thank you, madam.
Now I would like to request sir to address the session.
I would like to, first of all, I would like to request give thanks to the organizers, especially Principal Sir Dr. Narayan Chandra Ghosh, Dr. Jyotishakhar Banerjee, and other dignitaries who are present in this exciting FDP, which is going to end today as a part of this event. In fact, I feel nostalgic enough at this point, because you know, it was around 15 years back, around in the year 2007-8 perhaps, when I was a lecturer. I started my career as a lecturer in Goldani Government Engineering College, where I just hosted or rather came out to organize the AICT, IST, STTP. It was STTP in those times on multimedia programming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Things were different in those days. It was entirely physical, and be it as it may, this program which is running online all over now over the last couple of years, which requires stringent attention as well as punctuality and all these things. In those days, however, starting or rather planning such a program was not a trivial task. In fact, notwithstanding the support given by the institution, the head, the principal, and all the faculty members, we worked as a team, and we were successful enough to just make a mark on it. Anyway, that also reminds me of the valor and the effort we took in those times in conducting such an event. And hopefully, this tradition is going on, and IST has been the pioneer of all these things for training the teachers. And Jyoti, in fact, he is known to me for the last couple of years now, and he's very active. Oftentimes, I find when I go to sleep, I often sleep late at night, and when I go to sleep, I just found my mobile giving notifications of email coming from him. So he generally, I think that he is working 24/7, but given my age, which is now I'm aging with time, I cannot just rather keep pace with him. Anyway, he is a very active person, I know. So as far as the program is concerned, it is a very wonderful. I just went to the entire schedule. I saw that stalwarts like Dr. Debashish Dey is there, and other faculty members from IITs, NITs were there. And they just covered the entire thing, actually IoT and its applications, COD fundamentals, inclusive of M2M and all the cyber physical systems and all these things. So things are very good, I suppose, and the participants may have benefited. And as far as, because Dr. Buiddo was asking for some suggestions, maybe I have some suggestion for him, because IST has been supporting these events for a long time now. But what next? Because after this event is over, the faculty members go back to the institute, and I don't feel that most of the faculty members are willing to pursue it further. That is the main gap, which is evident in this entire process. So maybe think of such a procedure where you can just have a very small session, at least 2 or 3 days, around after a span of time, where you can just taste how much progress has been made in this direction by the faculty members. So maybe that is the one suggestion which can be thought of in the near future. And as far as IoT is concerned, in fact, it is a new technology, although, but they're not new so far, because we started way back in the year around 5 to 10 years back. And fortunately, unfortunately, when I was at Calcutta in RCC Information Technology as a principal, I thought of starting a lab over there. And also I just consulted Dr. Dey, because I thought that it is going to be one of the recent technologies where the faculty members and students can work. And given the fact that the gadgets and all the accessories which are required for this particular technology are not so costly enough, so you can just think of having some sort of smart systems building up with time. But then unfortunately things turned around, and now I am in a separate domain altogether. So but I generally feel like just having some work doing on this particular field. So, and also, in fact, you see, I've learned that these kits have been given in free of cost to the participants. It's a very good initiative from IST, and has to IST and IICT for helping the institutes to move forward, and also enable them to conduct these sessions now in online mode. Hopefully, within the next couple of months, we'll be back again in physical mode. So overall, the participants might have been benefited. I think so. Might have been benefited, and also can just keep contact with the faculty members who have delivered over here, and also the organizers for any further advancement, or also they can do some collaborative type of research to put things forward. So overall, the event might have been very good, because I didn't find any time to go through any of that in any of the sessions, unfortunately. But anyway, thanks again to the organizers, especially Dr. Jyotishekar Banerjee, for inviting me. And I'm very glad to be a part of the exciting event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise word. We are glad to have with us our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Debashish Dey, Department of CSE, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal. We have already enjoyed your session, sir. Now, I would like to request sir to say a few words. Over to you, sir, Professor Debashish Dey.
Thank you, madam. And very good afternoon to all the participants. And I like to say that that we are getting equal, the energy from all the participants, 50 plus all the times. I've even entered some of the sessions by other speakers. So it indicates that participants are so much eager to learn to this subject, and that shows the quality of training provided by in this workshop. And I like to thank especially to Kuntala madam, that she with a very good background of AICT and IST sponsored induction and refresher program, and continuously she is giving full support to Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee and his team to conduct this beautiful IoT workshop, and that gives a full energy from your background team. Thank you. Congratulations to you, madam and Jyoti.
Thank you,
And
sir.
moreover, I like to mention during my talk also, I've seen that very energetic participant, lot of questions, lot of queries and discussion, and they have given very correct answer that indicates the level of knowledge of the participants also. Very good participants, and moreover interested participants, those who really want to learn something from the sessions, not just as a participant. So that's the thing I've also enjoyed. For 2 days I was there, so I've enjoyed that session, those sessions. And also that IoT or Internet of Things already part and parcel of our life. So whatever we do is IoT enabled. So we have to learn. There is no way to escape. So next 10 years we'll be all using the gadgets, the consumer electronics products, starting from agriculture to UAVs to drones to medical fields, especially in medical field. A lot of gadgets are coming up. We'll be always connected to the doctors and also the nurse and everyone. So that we are getting continuous healthcare, continuous monitoring. So IoT, we must say that not IoT is IoE. I was talking to Jyoti that it was actually Internet of everything, because we are connecting everything, not only things. It is everything. So maybe in near future that now we will call IoE more compared to the IoT. Yes, because if you're connecting everything, the lot of loads are coming up. So research issue from the research background also, this is a very, very important topic. And I believe that already we have a very good introduction. So the participants got very good participation, also got a lot of support from the teachers. Once a teacher becomes always a teacher, right? So what is the takeaway that you can always contact to the experts who have delivered the talk, and any query, anytime you can interact them, you can work with them, you can participate, you can develop the products. So in our country, I think Professor Bijoy Vaidya, Executive Secretary of IST, has mentioned that in our country we have to develop our products. We are celebrating the 75th the Independence Day, Independence year actually, Azadi Ke Amrit Mahotsav. So it is only successful, it will be only successful, everyone have to work in this domain, have to contribute for the society, for our country. Then only that is a success of this FDP. I hope that anytime any support is required from my side, I am always with you, and all the full team of BIT, along with the principal sir, he has mentioned, we are always with you. So any support is required, you can send a mail or a WhatsApp message. We'll be always at your support. Thank you all the participants, and thanks to all the organizers. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Now I would like to request Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, coordinator of this FDP, for giving vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good evening to one and all present here. Honorable Professor Bijay D. Vaidya, Executive Secretary IST, Honorable Professor Dr. Siddhartha Bhattacharya, Principal Rajnagar Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, Honorable Professor Dr. Debashish De, Professor Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal. Our very own Principal Sir, Professor Dr. Narayan Chandra Ghosh, Principal BIT, all the faculty and staff member of Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata, and all the participants of this FDP. Myself, Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, take this privilege to say thank you all for being present over here for this August gathering of valedictory session for 1 week online AICT IST induction orientation program on Internet of Things application during this 14th to 19th February 2022, which is organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department of Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata. I must mention and acknowledge AICT and IST for giving the required approval for organizing this prestigious AICT IST FDP. I'm obliged to the management of Bengal Institute of Technology and our parental organization, Techno India Group, to encourage me to organize such a novel program for this faculty development program. I would also like to inform you that we have also received immense support from the faculty members. Those are participating members of this event to organize very smoothly this particular event. They are very much cooperating and immense supportive as well as to organize this particular event. Finally, I would like to mention that all of the distinguished guests present the inaugural session, all of the distinguished guests presents in this valedictory session, and the faculty members we have received during this 6 days faculty development program. All the very eminent speakers from NITs, IITs, our state level recognized excellent universities, I am on behalf of this organizing team. I really thankful to them for their nice lecture, and which is, I do believe, enrich the level of this FDP. Finally, it say that definitely Bengal Institute of Technology will wants to organize such type of event in near future also with the ages of AICT, IST. Say thank you to all of you. Over to Kuntala, madam.
Thank you, sir. Now I think it's time to give feedback link. I am giving. Thank you all.
So thank you. So thank you to all of you. So it's time to the session for receiving feedback from the participants. Now we are sharing the feedback link through the chat box. You need to provide your feedback, honest feedback for this particular program, and which is very much essential for receiving for this FDP certificates. So thank you to our respected guests of this particular event.
So thank you, sir. It was nicely organized program.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
very
to
much.
each and everyone.
Yes.
Thank you to each and everyone for being with us, and we expect that in future also you will give all cooperation and support.
Thank
Definitely,
you,
sir. We'll work together.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Okay, sir. Bye. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Bye.
you.
Bye. Bye.
Feedback link already given in the chat box. Please check and please fill up the form. I think all the participants got the link.
It is a request to
So
all of the participants to provide feedback. Feedback and examination, these two are the very important parameter for receiving for your FDP certificate. So please submit this feedback form also.
After certain time, feedback link will be open. So please fill up.